start?
Yeah, good, Jim.
Might as well.
How's it going?
First of all, congratulations. Let's just talk a little bit about how you think you've changed and how you're going to change, because with great contracts comes great responsibility. And I'm sure you've started to think about the responsibility that you have to this club right now because of what's happened in the last few days.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like I just got to be myself. That's the main thing. Be Mike Williams. Do the things that got me here. That's the main thing to me.
Mike, what are your thoughts just when it all came down yesterday?
I was excited. I was expecting it ever since I came here. I felt like they trusted in me, so I kind of expected it. But you know, everything was kind of up in the air. But when I got the news, I was excited.
And can you sort of take us through how it got to that point? I mean, how confident were you that we all knew there was a deadline yesterday for tagging and all that? Just how did the last few days unfold?
It came down to yesterday. I got some news a couple of days ago, some numbers, came back with some negotiations, did some more of that. Yeah, we came to an agreement. So yeah, everything worked out on both ends, and I'm excited.
So were you a little surprised that it got done, so late before the franchise tag deadline?
Nah. We was gonna keep fighting to the end.
Who was the first person you called after you got the contract?
I mean, my phone was going crazy, low key. But the first person I called was my mom. Yeah, I called my mom. Obviously, she was crying, happy. But yeah, that's all I worked for, so she was excited for that.
Did she?
Mike, how comfortable were you that this got done and that you didn't have to get tagged?
I don't know. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen. Just the place I wanted to be. I'm happy it worked out.
Coming into OTAs, Mike, you talked about wanting to be a dominant receiver. Do you feel you were that dominant receiver last season? And then going into this season coming up, what do you want to improve upon?
Improving everything. I feel like every offseason I try to get better at every part of my game. Blocking, running routes, catching balls. But yeah, get better at everything.
Do you feel you were that dominant receiver that you wanted to be last season?
Yeah, but I mean, I could be a little bit better though. A lot better. So yeah, I'm going to unleash this next year and let's get it.
Unleash it, huh?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to kind of reflect how you started? You started here as a rookie, had some back problems, kind of an early struggle, but then you've done well for the last couple of years.
Yeah, it was a rough start. First getting drafted here, first year not being able to do the things I wanted to do because of the back. But I felt like after that, I kind of just believed in myself, believed in the people around me, and continued to get better.
Like, you kind of feel like last year you showed that you were the receiver that you were at Clemson, because, I mean, you were red zone guy in 2018, 19-20 the deep threat, and last year you were able to show kind of on all routes and the short and intermediate, besides long, what you could do.
Oh yeah, that was what Coach Staley and the group wanted me to do. Showcase everything I could do in my game, short routes, kind of getting the ball in my hand in space, and making plays happen with my legs. But yeah, that's kind of what the group wanted me to do, be a playmaker, and I was able to showcase that.
Have you-
Where you're, what's happened now? How grateful are you that Staley came in here and Lombardi came here and they gave you that opportunity?
Oh yeah, I'm very grateful for that. I tell them that all the time. I always tell them thank you. I appreciate you because I mean, without them, probably wouldn't be in this situation. They was able to come in, believe in me, put me in an opportunity to be successful.
Has Staley talked to you about this future season and kind of how he wants to use you and what the goals are?
Oh yeah, for sure. We talked yesterday. Just build on what we had last year. Obviously, last year was the first year we was in the offense, so just build from that, get the chemistry better with the quarterbacks, and go out there and have fun.
Was there any pressure, Mike, in the last year, like knowing you had to play for a contract, you're playing to get paid, and last year you played so well as well?
Nah, that wasn't the issue. I'm playing the game I love, so I wasn't really tripping.
What did you learn from the last year that will make it even better this year?
A lot. Have fun. But, I mean, it's football at the end of the day. I was playing this game since I was a kid. The game's still the same. So I just got to trust and believe in what I can do and go out there and play.
How different was the play calling this year? Sorry.
It was a little different. Obviously, we had a new new offense, so that was the biggest difference. Everybody learned a new offense. I feel like the coaches trusted every player. They didn't care who was in what position. They kind of called the plays kind of free and gave everybody a chance.
Is there one play or one touchdown that sticks out from you from last season?
Ooh. I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Probably touchdown Justin broke a record. Without a catch. Thought I threw the ball.
When you threw the ball in the crowd.
That was crazy, but I guess they caught the ball. Yeah, that probably was probably the top thing right there.
I mean, you had 5 go-ahead or game-winning touchdowns last year, which is a league record. I mean, what does that mean to you?
When the big lights on, I'm ready to make plays. When everybody watching, when the team needs to play, I feel like I'm capable of making that play. So I mean, I just trust in my ability.
Mike, for that last game in Vegas, Brandon and Tom had mentioned that you kind of gave it your all. You were tired in the locker room. Kind of explain to me, I guess, how tired were you after that game?
I was tired. I feel like I left it all out there on the field. I was tired. A little banged up also. But I mean, it was football.
You think that's why you people in this team like you, the coaches and front office, because you played tough, you played through injuries and stuff like that?
Yeah. I mean, I was like that since I was a kid, though. I just played all day. Tackle football, person like 2nd grade. So I always kind of been tough, but yeah, that's kind of instilled from where I'm from.
Mike, you had your biggest year statistically last year. What was the biggest difference for you compared to the other seasons?
Just probably getting more opportunities. That's the main thing. Just seeing a lot more opportunities to make plays.
Dabo or Sammy or anybody reach out to you?
Yeah, my receiver coach, Coach Scott, I talked to him. Coach Hobby, who recruited me from Clemson. Coach Sweeney FaceTime me. Yeah, I kind of talked to those people on the regular.
So with the sweatshirt after signing your extension, did you celebrate Disneyland yesterday?
Oh no, I got this sweatshirt probably like a month ago, and I probably was wearing it like every day.
What is it about Disney that you love?
I don't know. My homie got a store back home, and he had this for me, and I kind of was wearing it like every day since I got it. So
I love it.
yeah, appreciate it.
What's the name of the store?
Cola Kicks.
Cola Kicks?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to Keenan Allen?
Yeah. I FaceTimed him yesterday. We were just talking about what we can do next year.
What's that?
I know.
What's your off season look like? How you gonna spend your off season?
Same way, working out.
Here in SoCal?
Yeah,
Do you go to
I'm
Florida?
working out. Yeah.
Okay.
Were you nervous
About what?
leading up to the agreement?
Not really.
I was nervous.
I was gonna be where a team wanted me to be at the end of the day, so I wasn't really nervous about that. The team who wanted me was gonna come get me, so I wasn't really nervous.
Getting to play with a quarterback Justin Herbert for the next 3 years, I guess how excited for that?
Oh, that's big. That was a big part of it too. Just to be with a quarterback who's a franchise quarterback and able to do the things he able to do and get the ball. That was huge.
Much does it mean though, Mike, just going into an off season that you can approach it the same way and that there isn't that pressure of a tag and that July deadline, but also, that hanging over your head for a full season?
Well, I feel like to me, regardless of the situation, I always attack it the same. I always work out hard regardless of the situation. So everything really the same for me.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.